Welcome back to the Student of the Game podcast. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. Please hit that like and subscribe button. It's free of charge. All right, NFL Week 3 picks. Let's get them in, people. All right, first matchup, we have the Indianapolis Colts versus the Baltimore Ravens. I'm going to roll with the Baltimore Ravens on this one. Why? Because they have Mr. Lamar Jackson at quarterback, and that Baltimore Ravens defense is at home, and they're going to be going up against a rookie quarterback in Anthony Richardson. Okay, so got the Ravens taking care of business in that matchup. The next matchup, we have the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee, take me to another place. Take me to another land. Y'all remember that? Arrested Development? No, not the show, the group. Am I that old? I knew you would remember it. Thank you. Shame on you for not remembering that. Can't believe you. Very disappointed. But anyways, got the Tennessee Titans going up against the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland is the city where we come from, where we don't. Both thugs and harmony. All right, so the Cleveland Browns, they're fresh off of a loss against the Pittsburgh Steelers on Monday Night Football, and they got, well, I'm pretty sure they was embarrassed about their play on that, especially the offense. And I think that because of that, that's going to make the Cleveland Browns offense a lot stronger, and they want to redeem themselves because of what happened on national TV. And I think they're going to take care of business against the Titans, but this is not going to be an easy matchup. Got D-Hop going up against his former QB, Deshaun Watson, back in their Houston Texan playing days. So it's going to be a pretty good matchup. So I got the Browns winning. Next matchup, we have the Atlanta Dirty Bird Falcons sitting at 2-0 going up against the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions, I'm going to tell you something. They like to bite people's kneecaps and their foot and toes and everything. So I seriously doubt that they're going to be losing 2 games in a row at home. All right, because I think they're going to literally just bite off all the wings of the Falcons before that happen. All right, and how does a clip wing Falcon win a game? Can you tell me? I don't know either. So I got the Detroit Lions taking care of business in that matchup. Next matchup, we got the 2-0 New Orleans Saints, who that nation, going up against the Green Bay Packers. Well, I like the Saints defense, but I love Jordan Love at home better. So I'm going to roll with the Green Bay Packers on this matchup. Next matchup, we got my Houston Texans, H-Town, going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars at home. This is going to be a tough one, but it's a lot of times it's hard to pick against your emotions on this. But I'm going to roll with Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars to take care of business against my Houston Texans, who have a rookie quarterback in C.J. Stroud, who's performing pretty well, I must say. Next matchup, we have the Denver Broncos. How about, let me see. I'm going to say, how about them Broncos? Nah, Broncos country. Let's ride. Let's ride. Going up against the 2-0 Miami Dolphins with Tua Tagovailoa. I mean, they say Sean Payton's supposed to change everything around in Denver. So far, he hasn't done that. So I don't know when that's going to happen. But I doubt that that's going to change. But I doubt that anything is going to change going up against the Miami Dolphins. Dolphins should be 3-0 after this matchup. So I got Tua Tagovailoa. He's been playing real good. I mean, he might be a prime MVP candidate this year. Got the Dolphins winning that game. Next matchup, we got the 0-2 Chargers versus the 0-2 Vikings. Somebody got to win, right? Right? Well, wrong, because actually they could just tie. All right. But anyways, I'm going to roll with the Minnesota Vikings taking care of business in this matchup here. I mean, I like Justin Herbert, but I don't see him going to Minnesota and defeating them, a team that's 0-2 looking for their first victory, and they're at home. They normally have a pretty good home field advantage with that crowd. All right, so I'm going to roll with the Vikings on that one. Next matchup, we got the 0-2 New England Patriots. Man, it's been a while since I said that. Going up against the 1-1 New York Jets. Right now, the Patriots, they're in desperation mode. I'm not saying they're going to bite their knees like desperation mode, but they're in desperation mode. And I think Bill Belichick going to pull out all the tricks. So I think the New England Patriots going to take care of business in this matchup here. All right, our next matchup, we got the Buffalo Bills versus the Washington Commanders. I remember as a kid watching these two teams play up against each other in the Super Bowl in 1991, where it was the Washington Redskins at that time, and they won that game. There's going to be a different scenario in this matchup. I got the Buffalo Bills taking care of business in this one here. Josh Allen is looking to try to continue what he did against the Las Vegas Raiders. He's going to try to do that against the Commanders, which the Commanders have a better defense than the Raiders, but I see Josh Allen doing just enough for them to get this win against Washington. The next matchup, we got the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Blue Kicks, hottest player on the block, used to Willie Bott. Y'all remember that? All right, we got the Panthers going up against my Seattle Seahawks. Yes, I have 2 teams. What? What? LeBron James played for like 10 teams. So, yes, I have 2 NFL teams. Don't hate. All right. So, anyways, I got the Seattle Seahawks taking care of business at home on this one. All right. So, looking forward to seeing the rookie Bryce Young play, but unfortunately, he's not going to be able to play. I think he got like a calf injury or something, but I know he's not playing. But I'm rolling with the Seattle Seahawks in that one, babe. Geno Smith and that defense going to take care of business. And guess what? Kenneth Walker III is going to beast. Hopefully, he can give me the Al Bundy 4 touchdowns. You know what that means because I have him in my fantasy football league. All right, the next matchup, we got the Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? How about them? Going up against their former division rival, Arizona Cardinals. Goes to show you how long I've been in this game here, right? All right, the 0-2 Cardinals going up against the Cowboys. Cardinals, they almost thought they had a victory last week, but, hey, they end up losing. They're going up against the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys, unfortunately, I'm Trevon Diggs. He's out for this. I think he's out for the season, unfortunately, and that's devastating news for the Cowboys organization and for Cowboy fans. Hell, for NFL fans, man. Anybody who's getting hurt, that sucks, man. Sometimes I just wish, like, I know understand that life is not a video game, but that's one thing that I wish we could transfer over from video game to reality at times, where we can just boop turn the injuries off. But thoughts and prayers with that young man. But the Dallas Cowboys, they got a real good team. I think this is a resilient bunch. I think they're going to be able to do just enough to be able to get this victory here. This could be a potential trap game here, so I wouldn't sleep on the Cardinals, but I got the Cowboys winning this matchup. All right, so our next matchup, we have the Chicago Bears versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's see, the Bears 0-2 going up against Kansas City in KC. Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid. Yeah, let me see, Travis Kelce. I'm rolling with the Kansas City Chiefs on this one, people. Okay, so our next matchup, which is our Sunday night football game, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders sitting at 1-1. They're going to be at home going up against the 1-1 Pittsburgh Steelers. Even though both teams are 1-1, like the 1-1 looks different on Pittsburgh than it does look on the Raiders. Like the 1-1 for the Steelers, it kind of look like the Steelers have hope to be able to at least be a playoff team. The 1-1 for the Raiders, it doesn't look like they have hope to be a playoff team. Not saying they won't. It is possible. Anything's possible. But right now, the optics on it is just not the same as it is with the Steelers. All right, but I believe it had Coach Mike Tomlin. All right, I'm a more fan of his than I am of Josh McDaniels. But I do, let me see. Raiders do have home field advantage on this, but I don't think it's going to matter because that Steeler defense travels. And I think they will travel to get them a victory against the Raiders on this one here. The next matchup, we have the 2-0 Eagles versus the 2-0 Buccaneers. Two teams that are 2-0, undefeated teams on Monday Night Football. Doubleheader, all right? I'm going to roll with Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts and that Philadelphia Eagle offense and that Philadelphia Eagle defense, man. Going up against Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield's been balling. I don't think this is going to be a blowout, but I can see the Eagles winning this game maybe about 10, 12 points. Next matchup, which is our final matchup, another Monday Night Football game, doubleheader. Like I said earlier, we got the Los Angeles Rams going up against the Cincinnati Bengals, a Super Bowl rematch from about 2 years ago. Joe Burrow, I think Joe Burrow's playing, but Joe Burrow he's not looking good right now. He's not looking good. I mean, I guess that calf injury really set him back, but that's understandable. And plus, I don't think he played a lot in the preseason. And then once again during this regular season, as the season begins, this is what I believe, and when I believe this is true, and I think this is fact, is that the defenses tend to be able to catch up. What's the word I'm looking for? The defenses are like way ahead of the offenses for the most part, maybe for the first 5 weeks of the season. And I think that's what's going on with the Bengals. But the thing about it is with the Bengals, it's like they're procrastinators because what happens is it's like they have to lose like what the first 4 or 5 games, and then that's when they turn it up. Okay, so if that's what works for you, hey, keep doing it. I mean, hey, they did get to a Super Bowl that way, and they did get to an AFC Conference Championship game last year. So keep doing what you're doing, Bengals. But I got the Rams taking care of business on this one. I got Sean McVay getting his troops ready. Aaron Donald gonna be all up on Joe Burrow, who's so thorough. Good luck to him tomorrow. But I'm not going to feel no sorrow because I think Matthew Stafford is going to take care of business tomorrow. Got the Rams winning that matchup. But anyway, share your thoughts in the comment section below and let me know. Who do you think is going to win week 3 in the NFL season. Share your thoughts. Student of the Game podcast. Peace out.